made it my own, and it was like a country type feel backing track. But I was like, man, I'm kind of coming up with some kind of cool little ideas on the, already, just out of the gate like that. So I think that'll
Yeah,
be helpful in that area too. Because if I can, bring in all of this stuff together, and then, and it meshes with what we're doing.
of course. Yeah, and it's kind of like that brings me on nicely to what I was going to talk about today. Is like this. It's based on a great work by Frank Gambale. Have you heard of that guy?
Or,
Frank
well,
Gambale.
maybe that name sounds familiar, but I don't know where I'd know it from.
Bit of a jazz fusion guy, very amazing player. Does a lot of like the economy sweep picking, sort of that's his thing. But back in the 90s, he had a DVD entitled Modes, No More Mystery. So he's introducing you to the modes, but taking that, a lot of guitarists back then, perhaps not so much now, but even still guitarists now, they don't really know what a mode is. The modes of the major scale are the ones that you talk about first, generally. And so when you learn the major scale, it's numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, as you may already know. Um, Now, if we rearrange that step pattern, because the step pattern of a major scale is tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone, or whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. That's always going to be the same for the major scale. And then the major scale, its modal name is Ionian. So that's obviously, as I said, like if we were in the key of A, if we start from the second note and go to the octave of the note, so we've got this completely different sounding set of notes, and it even sounds even better for you keep going back to the root note in relation to the other note. That really gives you the download then, especially if you start singing or humming along to it, which is another really cool ear training device that you should do anyway. More and more is singing along to what you're playing, scales, even when you're just improvising. So, yeah, as I say, you go through every single, you go to the next note, you get Phrygian. Oops. Then you get Lydian. Got that beautiful tritone sound, very futuristic. And it's the only difference between the major scale, which it's, as I said, known as the Ionian, and the Lydian is the fourth. The fourth is raised from a sort of regular fourth to a sharp fourth, and it just gives it this altogether totally different sound. It's kind of like the favorite mode of like Joe Satriani and Steve Vai plays them. Get those really lofty, beautiful, spacey sounds. So anyway, I was getting off on a bit of a tangent there, but this Modes No More Mystery DVD takes you through all of the modes, but it gives you the extra ingredient that you need the modes to sound like modes, which is the modal chord progression. Because if you just played regular chords from a regular major key, say if you're in the key of A, got your chords, your regular chords in the key of A major, A major, B minor, C sharp minor, D major, E major, F sharp minor, G sharp diminished, back to A major. Those are your 7 chords in the key of A major. If you just played those in a regular progression, and you were soloing over that, and you're doing A major, and then you went to B Dorian, it's not going to sound like B Dorian unless you create a modal chord progression. Yeah. Okay. So one of the ways that he talks about that's very simple that you can do that, you can sort of take the 1, 4, 5.
Hey guys, this is Diamond Guitarist Rob Mills, and if you're struggling with the guitar, then be sure to follow the link in the description, the calendar link here, and book yourself a free Zoom call with myself. Now, again, if you're struggling with like technique or theory, rhythm, improvising, then I can help you. So once again, follow the link in the description, book yourself a free Zoom via the calendar link. Thanks guys, see you soon.
Oh, it says upgrade to record.
That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. So that's what I've done. I took the month sort of trial to see what the